I think it was Betty Davis who said, old age is not for sissies.
You gotta stop worrying about growing old. Worry about growing up.
I spent my whole life jumping from one relationship to another.
Surprise.
Wow.
Thank God for these little interludes.
Because this made me believe that I was never alone.
Do you play the piano? Would you play for us?
Too many people, I'd freeze.
If I go to your place, will you do something for me?
Why don't you take her to the prom?
They don't get it. She's a throwback to a completely different time.
You spend your whole life going through relationships without ever really bonding with anyone. You're a very charming man.
My whole life was dedicated to independence.
Where did you get the idea that marriage is a prison?
From serving time.
Being younger than you doesn't make me a child.
Thank your lucky stars for such a one-shot encounter.
It wasn't a one-shot encounter.
She came back for more.
I'm happy.
Of course, the whole situation was ridiculous.
I'm going out tonight.
You are with her?
Well, there's a lot of things you don't know about me yet.
You have to leave her. She's gonna leave you sooner or later anyway.
Do you want to ruin everything?
No.
So then you're gonna have to start trusting me.
You have everything with me, David. No hidden agendas, no icky entanglements.
Have you ever imagined a future with me?
Future with you scares me.
David.
I ruined everything.
I was in love with her, George. I'd never felt anything like that in all my life.
Well, it's better late than never. Beautiful women are invisible. We're so dazzled by the outside that we never make it inside.
You have your whole life ahead of you, and
I didn't ask you what I was gonna do. I asked you what you wanted to do with me.
La Petimor, anda, anda ella. Sin su amor, la vida se me estrella.
Hey everybody, welcome to TrailerHits.com from Blockbuster Studio. I'm Chelsea Cannell.
And I'm Brian Corsetti, the only show that judges the movie by the trailer. Now give me your nickel's worth of advice.
Well, you know, I love Ben Kingsley.
Love
He's
him.
been super busy this year. He's got like 3 or 4 films out. Kind of cool to see him in a positive, dramatic lead role. I sort of enjoyed that. I don't know about Penelope Cruz. I don't think she's bad on the eyes. I like her. Not sure I feel her acting, and I'm not sure she's a big box office draw. I feel like out of all the movies that Ben Kingsley's in this year, this might be the weakest for me.
Interesting. Wow, I never would have thought that. I really enjoyed the trailer. I really liked what I just saw there. Ben Kingsley's great, and Penelope Cruz I thought was awesome as well, as far as playing that kind of role. You know, for comparing her in playing opposite Ben Kingsley, you know what I'm saying? There's a line in that trailer that's like, you know, we see them from the outside, but we don't get a chance to know them from the inside. I thought that really touched home, you know, as far as like the world that we live in today. It's all about being, you know, women as being objects and stuff like that, and it kind of gives a different approach to, you know, what people kind of go through in like bigger cities and stuff like that.
I mean, I think that's a valid point. I just don't know that for me, I believe the relationship between the two of them. And that even aside, the trailer was kind of a lot of talking and kind of it didn't do much for me. I wasn't either intrigued or not intrigued. I was just kind of numb to the entire thing. Therefore, it's a trailer miss for me.
Well, trailer hit for me. Gosh, Chelsea. That's okay.
Just like to switch it up on you.
We're switching it up, and you definitely did. Here on TrailerHits.com, I'm Brian Corsetti.
And I'm Chelsea Cannell, and we'll see you next time.